Hey, y'all, I am so excited to be here with the Senator Carol Alvarado, also from Harris County, a longtime champion of voting rights, women's rights, someone who always celebrates the history of Houston and Harris County on the floor. So tell us, Senator, how did you get to the Senate? Where have you served in the past?
I served on the Houston City Council for 6 years and then 10 years in the House. So I'm what we call house trained senator.
Well, one of the areas that matters a lot to me as an ER nurse is CPR preparedness and making sure we're ready when emergencies happen. Can you share about some of your important work this session?
Yes, late last year I had unfortunately a constituent that passed away. Landon Payton, he died at school. Unfortunately, there were a couple of things that could have prevented it. First of all, if the nurses and some of the teachers and the coaches around there had known CPR. Also, the defibrillator was not working. So he did not get any kind of attention that could have saved his life until the paramedics got there. We've gotten those bills passed. We're waiting for one to cross the line over in the House, but very happy that we could bring this forward and hopefully prevent another death.
Me too. And can you share about your work around concrete batch plants and environmental health, which is really important to both of our districts?
For the last couple of sessions, myself and Rep. Wally, we've been able to make some very small steps in reining in the permitting process for concrete batch plants. So we have a bill we're eyeing over in the House to make sure that there's a protectiveness review. Now it's just at the discretion whenever they feel like doing it. So we're trying to rein that in.
One of my favorite, one of your bills, is around tenant protections. Can you share about your work?
Yes, we had some very severe and unfortunate situations with elderly residents in buildings that the elevators were not working. In one case, it was so bad they had not had a working elevator in 6 months. And we witnessed some of them having to take their groceries up, 3 trips at a time, or they canceled their doctor appointments because they couldn't get down. The bill is on the calendar in the House, so we're keeping our fingers crossed to make sure that landlords have to make sure that those repairs are done in a timely, reasonable manner.
Well, thank you so much for being a champion of regular Texans. Any advice for folks out there who are just wanting to get involved and make change?
You don't have to be in office to make a difference. I started out just in my community advocating for women's reproductive rights and clean air issues. So you have the ability, you have the power within you, you have a voice. And I would say pick a few issues and master them, learn everything, have some wins, and then build on those wins.
Thank you so much, Senator. Real honor to serve Harris County with you.
You bet. Likewise.